G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to War Thunder with Mags, and welcome aboard the Typhoon Mark 1B Late. This is a Rank 3 battle rating 4.3 aircraft of the British, and it's armed with four 20mm Mark II Hispano cannons with 560 rounds of ammunition. And this is a pretty cool aircraft. It was actually one of the first I ever put on this channel back in the day, so it's got a bit of nostalgia for me. And, well, it was one of my favourite aircraft for a very long time, although I sort of stopped playing it. As did, apparently, most people. These things are actually very, very rare to find in realistic battles these days. But anyways, today we have a pair of battles for you. Both of these ended after the last shots were fired, as you'll see in the videos. In both cases I had to RTB after the completion of the engagement, and by the time I got back into the air and was actually hunting for targets again, the rest of the enemy team had been unfortunately wiped out. But they were an interesting set of engagements that do show the capabilities of the Typhoon and a relatively good way how to fly it, although I did mess up and almost kill myself on one. Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoy. We have a fair old smorgasbord down there at the moment. Go for that 1.8. Yeah, we'll go for the 185. Whoa, 3 targets. Yak 3 and Yak 9. We'll do the Yak 9. And too fast, too much compression. Loop it back over. Hit, but nothing serious. Still got the speed, so let's do pull up again. You want to come and get me? Come and get me. Come on, blow all that energy. Waste all that ammo while you're at it. You've got bugger all of it. It's all good to me. Come on. Yep, they're both slow. Yak 3s are more dangerous, so we'll get rid of him first. There's one. F6F, what are you going into a stall that close for? No love, no love. There we go. Unfortunately, it looks like we lost the Hellcat. Looks like your fire's gone out. Bloody P-51. Bugger off and get your own bloody kills. Bloody vultures. I'm faster than the 51 though, and I'm faster than 9 here, but he's almost in base AAA range. Thank you. No. That's close enough for me. Ooh, that's brave, 51. Wasn't, I say wasn't enough for you to, try and shoot down my plane. So you're gonna go and try and vulture him on a runway landing with AAA like it is? Jesus. And that's me cannon out, so back to the runway. Gonna go for the 9, gonna go for the 9. It looks like the that 7's about to drop on the F4U. Yeah, there he goes. You have no idea that I'm here. Oh, now you do. There we go. Burn, burn, burn. Alright. Let's go the year on the 8 up here. That's the 9, so kill number 1. The LA7 go. So Typhoon's going to go in on the year, so I'll go and get the P8. Above me. There it is. Alright. It's below me. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright. PE8 has been eliminated. Year 2 means that's all the high alt bombers. Drop down and deal with this LA7. We should be able to get into the rest of the pack. Getting a bit fast. It's the only problem with the Typhoon. She can hit her top dive speed really easily, and once you do, she's really hard to pull out of the dive if it's too steep. So 47. Yeah, we should continue on the LA7. We should get him. It's only got the SP2 on it. Oh shit! Sneaky bastard made a turn back. I did not realise he was pointing in my direction. Blow your energy trying to follow me. There we go. Brave fighting this close to the runway as well. Oh no. Alright, there's something's... You know, I think we're going to take this one back to base. We is fairly broken. We're down to 100 cannon rounds anyway. Interesting. The decals on the nose aren't rotating with the prop hub. Bit of a bug there, Gaijin. You should probably get somebody on that. I do like moments like this. Most of the enemy teams at altitude, most of our teams at altitude, and it's just a big question on who's going to take the dive first. Although, yeah, I think there's probably more of their team up there than ours. 47 down, ground pounding. I think that 109 might be worth stirring up a little here. Yeah, definitely seems interested. Okay. going to nose up. We've got a clip on the tail, but that's alright, it's nothing major. Now what I'm trying to do is to get it to blow its energy. Although we've got the 109F coming in now, so... yeah, looks like that one is bugging out. Or bugging out to play with the Premium F anyway, so we're going to need new targets. And it looks like everybody's starting to go down now. It's always kind of been a War Thunder thing, a bit of a mine. Somebody makes the dive to go for a target, and then everybody else decides it's a good idea to do exactly the same thing, and the entire blob winds up moving to the ground, and it's usually after only 1 or 2 aircraft. At this point, it's not even a criticism, it's just... it is part of how War Thunder plays. That is a nasty blob of red down there. So, let's go introduce ourselves. Get the nose around enough, unfortunately. And that's redlining it, so that's a little close to breaking the plane. But plenty of energy for the pullout. Got something on my tail here. Okay. So I'm not too worried. The Tiffy's a little bit of a bitch to aim. The Gaijin's modeled the compressibility on the control surfaces, particularly the rudder, way too high on a number of aircraft, and the Tiffy is one of them, which means aiming at speed... you're having a bad day, that one worked out in my favour. Aiming at speed is a bit of a pain in the ass. Joystick user. Shit. There we go. Got him. And we got shots on, nose down. Yeah, aiming at speed is a bit of a bitch, because it just doesn't yaw or move particularly well. But it is incredibly fast. So get there. No. And that's chink chink chink. I'm out of cannon rounds. Yeah, you can, providing you keep your speed up. That's a beautiful shot right there. Alright, back this way for the runway. We have to go back and get more ammo. Yeah, providing you keep your speed up, you can basically fly away from anything you face. Even when you're tiered up, the Tiffy's fast enough, you just bugger off from anything that you don't particularly want to engage, or any time you get into a risk. If you have to dive to escape an engagement, she will out-accelerate most of everything. Off to the right. Out-accelerate most of everything that can go after it, Focke-Wulf 190s included, unless you run into the Ds, which you can actually be tiered against. They can keep up with you, but if you get the jump on them, you can usually open the gap before they get a chance to follow. But in most cases, funnily enough, you actually want to climb, particularly if you've got a bit of altitude, because the Tiffy's big prop and big engine will, in general rule, allow you to out-climb most things like the 109, at least in a sprinting climb during an engagement. So the 109, as a general rule, most of the 109s you'll face anyway, and most of the fighters in general that you'll face, will actually run out of energy trying to follow a Tiffy in a steep climb if you've had speed on at the start of the climb. They won't be able to keep up with you, and you'll maintain the energy better. And that is the 109 from before. That's the G down, so that's my second kill. Obviously tried to land it and didn't make it. But yeah, they'll blow all their energy trying to follow you into altitude and stall out, and then you can just pop combat flaps, roll them over, and dive back on top of them and use your dive speed to catch them and take them out before they can escape. She is a bit of a bitch to slow down, though. You to fight me, you're over here to try and get those bombers while they're on the ground. I'll give it to you, you're brave. You dive in on the runway. You'd be better off coming back to fight me first. The B-17s have got to leave at some point. They're already taken off, and nope, nope. Silly, silly, silly. 25 still coming in as well. I mean, I'll give it to him. He's got the whole team basically here on the runway, and if it wasn't for the suicide of trying to go after that AAA. Not fast enough to outrun me though. Critical. Damn it. Ah. Jesus, AAA. Go easy. Now the Hispanos are failing me here. If I'd had MG-151s, he would have been dead 2 shots ago. I really don't know what the hell Gaijin has done to these guns. There we go. They're so unreliable now. Yeah, looks like the Spitfire's dead. Alright, so that's it. That'll be the last plane on the team.